Hi guys, it's owlstarots, and this is going to be a little bit of a review slash flip through of the Modern Witch Tarot deck by Lisa Sterle. So I'm going to be showing you guys what this deck looks like, what each of the cards look like, and just a little review of this deck and how I feel about it personally, okay? So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so the card deck pretty much comes in a square box like this. It's kind of like a hardcover box, and it has I believe this is the Magician card right in the front, and then it has the Hermit card on the side, and then in the back it says, Modern Witch Tarot is a magical take on traditional tarot symbolism inspired by fashion and modern witches from every walk of life. Spark your imagination, seek your inner wisdom, and discover your true power. So it comes with the original 78 card deck. And this one is basically kind of like a modern take on tarot. So it has all different types of races, body shapes, styles, like, you know, it's very modern and very fashionable. So if you guys are into that, you guys are probably going to really enjoy this one. So the box pretty much opens like this. And this you can pretty much set it to the side. All right, so once this box is opened, you guys can see the cards here and the little booklet. So the booklet is pretty small. It's kind of like a hardcover book as well. So it kind of explains the cards. Has the introduction. Woo! Has one of these cards that I'm going to set aside. And it kind of has a brief explanation of each of the cards. I think it has also a very modern take on it, on the explanation, so you know you can apply it to modern times. So here are the different suits. And then at the end, you guys can see some suggestions for tarot card spreads. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what each of the cards look like, starting from the major arcana. So as you can tell, it has a lot of diversity, a lot of different styles. It's super, super colorful. I love the different types of fashion styles, different types of hair, different diverse colors. This is definitely a card deck that's great for people who love colorful stuff, like kitschy stuff, fashion. It does have the same imagery as the original tarot decks, but it's kind of like just a modern version of it. Now these are the suits. So we're going to start off with the Ace of Wands. Now these are the Ace of Swords, the sword suit. Okay, so these are the cups. These are the pentacles. And the last ones are these two cards, which are pretty much kind of collectibles. This one is the one that's in the cover, and it's pretty much the Ten of Swords, but it says everything is fine. And at the end, it says, you're a badass being full of love, life, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find the path to your best self. And also, this is what the backing looks like. It's like bluish, or like tealish a little bit with white illustrations. Okay. And as far as the material of this deck, it's definitely a little bit harder stock, and it does tend to be a little bit difficult to shuffle in that sense because of it being really hard stock. It's also glossy. So that's the only drawback for this deck to me, is the fact that it's really difficult to shuffle. Maybe that's just a problem for me because I have smaller hands, so I definitely have to separate the deck and then shuffle it kind of like, you know, into two piles in order for me to actually shuffle it correctly. So that's the only drawback. Aside from that, it's a really great deck for those that like color, fashion, different types of diverse people, you know, all different shapes and sizes. And it's kind of like a really cool take on the original tarot decks. And I highly recommend it. The only thing is that if you do have small hands, it might be a little bit difficult to shuffle these. So just keep that in mind. But aside from that, it's really workable. It's super, like, it's a great deck for also for people who are new to tarot, because the depiction is very, very straightforward. There's no second guessing. And also the book kind of gives you a really great little synopsis. Okay, so that's pretty much all. And thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you later.